Leviticus 19:19b. Uveged kil'ayim sha'atneds lo ya'ale alecha. The Lord's been explaining how Israel needs to be holy, and this exact context says, my statutes you all shall keep. Your cattle you shall not breed two kinds. Your field you shall not sow with two kinds of seed. Now, and a garment of two kinds of mixed stuff, it shall not be put upon you. Lo alehe. Now, we have all three root letters showing. Ayin, Lamed, He. So we have batak under the prefix pronoun. Ordinarily, that would lead us to think this is a hiphil. However, because of the demands of the ayin, it needs a batak, and that's also why we have the composite batak shva under the ayin. So this is an ordinary kal, imperfect, 3ms, subject spelled out, the garment, and it's in the negative. The garment shall not go up upon yourself. The big question, of course, is why not mix two kinds of animals? What's the problem with two kinds of seed? What's the problem with two kinds of fabric in our textiles or clothing? In this question, we have to take two steps, really. So what's the problem with two kinds of fabric in clothing? The one step is that both the tabernacle and the priestly garments were made of mixed fabric. And so this mixed fabric was associated with the holiness of the tabernacle itself and the high priest. And then we get our most helpful clue from the parallel passage in Deuteronomy 22:9. The NIV reads, "Do not plant two kinds of seed in your vineyard. If you do, not only the crops you plant, but also the fruit of the vineyard will be defiled." NIV text note says forfeited to the sanctuary. We can translate this phrase literally, lest it become holy. So Jacob Milgram comes to the suggestion that because of the mixture of fabric with the tabernacle and the high priestly clothing, that Israel, laity, are forbidden to have mixed fabric to preserve this holiness for the high priesthood. And in fact, if they mix anything, it becomes holy. That is, it's confiscated by the tabernacle. This may or may not be so, but Milgram's idea makes sense, especially with the interpretation of Leviticus 19 that we find in Deuteronomy 22.